And I said to him, he's a normal person, no scholar, no hafiz of the Quran, never memorized the Quran. Guy, just a normal guy. He's probably about 60 years old, right? And I said to him, have you ever come across anything where you felt that, when you felt that there's a closeness to Allah Azza wa Jal? And he was a very simple guy. He just told me, yeah. He said, Shaykh, I can relate to you one thing. I said, what? He said, I've never been in a crisis except that I've prayed 2 rakats to Allah, and Allah just somehow solves my crisis. I said, give me an example. He said, I went to the masjid for Dhuhr Salah. I had already saved up for my Hajj. This was his 2nd or 3rd Hajj he saved up for. So he's already done his Fard Hajj. He's already done that. So he's saved up for him to go to Hajj once again. And as soon as he went to the masjid, there was someone who stood up and they said, we've got a real crisis in Palestine right now. We need people to donate as much as they can because the situation is very bad. And he said to himself, you know what, I've already been to Hajj for Fard Hajj. This is enough for extra Hajj I'm doing. He said, you know what, let me give the entire money that I've saved to this cause. And he stood up and he said, you know what, I'm giving you X amount of thousands of pounds. He just gave it. Then he came home. Then he thought to himself, man, I'm not going to Hajj, right? I had all the hopes of seeing the Kaaba again, going on Hajj, right? Medina, Makkah, all of that. He said, you know what, let me just pray 2 rakats. He got up, prayed 2 rakats. And when I say 2 rakats, this is a devoted 2 rakats. This is a 2 rakats with all the, you're in the sight of Allah, you're in the presence of Allah. This is a mechanism. This is why Allah told us, you want my help? You do that salah. Why? If you can master how to do those 2 rakats, you've got me. And I'll give you what you want. If you can master that. So he prayed 2 rakats. He went for Asr. Prayed his Asr, same masjid, went back to the masjid. Like one of you guys would have gone home, come back for Asr here, just sat down, just prayed. After he did salam and they're doing the tasbih, the guy next to him says, Assalamu alaikum. He says, Wa alaikum salam. The guy's in a suit. The guy next to him is in a suit. He says, brother, would you like to go to Hajj? Would you like to? He said, what do you mean? The guy in the suit said, I've got 2 tickets to go to Hajj. Both of them 5-star, right? The one that he saved up for wasn't even 5-star. It was like 3-star. He said, I've got 2 tickets, 5-star. I've booked them. I've paid for them, fully paid, but I can't go because of my business. If you want, I'm going to give both of them to you. He said, Labbaik. He said, Marhaba. Quick. Alhamdulillah. Right? He got 2 for the price of 1. 2 rakats was in between all of that. 2 rakats in between all of that, Allah gave him. And he said to me, he said, Shaykh, whenever I'm in a crisis, I just do 2 rakats to Allah, and Allah somehow does something for the situation I'm in, and there's something different, a different outcome. Of course, you're not going to always get what you want. Allah might give you something different, and that's where you got to become even closer to Allah. If you're one of those says that, well, I did the 2 rakats, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well, then you lost it. Why? Because Ali radiallahu anhu said, he said, Araftu Rabbi bi fasli al-awazim. I really got to know Allah by Him breaking my determination to get what I wanted. When I realized that, you know what, in the plan of Allah, in the grand schemes of Allah, Allah's going to direct me to what He wants me to have. I said, give me this, give me this, give me this. He said, I'll give you this, I'll give you that. And then Ali radiallahu anhu, after a while, when the ship goes in a different direction to what you wanted to, Ali radiallahu anhu he said, I now recognize my Lord because what He gave me was better than what I was asking for, and you got to be ready for that. Years later, you'll wake up and you'll understand that, you know what, Allah did the best for me. Now that's a believer. Now,